Leaves on the line. It was autumn on the island of Sodor. The leaves on the trees are turning from green to brown and orange. They cover the ground like a carpet. Some of the engines like to see the autumn leaves, but they do not like it when the rain makes them wet, because wet leaves make the rails very slippery. Frank hated most of all. One night, Mike, Rex and Bert were resting in the shed when Frank rumbled in, looking very cross indeed. "Hello, Frank. You had a good day?" "No, Mike. I'm not. Those wet leaves make the rails very slippery." "They can be a nuisance," agreed Mike. "You need plenty of sand and a good grip tomorrow." But the next day was the same. Frank came back to the sheds looking very angry. "Let me guess, wet leaves on the line again, Frank?" "Yes, I'm getting tired of it. Causing confusion and delay for me, and not to mention for you all." We get it, said Mike. "It would have been better you stopped complaining about it. All of us deserve some peace." "You're right there," said Bert. "Come on, Frank, stop taking our frustration out of it." "Alright, maybe I think I've gone a bit too much over it." "Well, you obviously knew it from the start," mumbled Rex. "I heard that." The next day, there were very few leaves on the rails, which he was relieved, as he was clearing away some old trees. At last. At least no more confusion delay for me and the others. But he spoke too soon. A week later, Frank complained about leaves on the line again. Now this time, Rex, Bert and Mike completely ignored his complaints. The wind began to pick up, and Ryan could feel the breeze. "My goodness, it's getting stronger than last time." "Indeed," said Dexter. "I just hope that there are no trees or gonna block the line." "Well, that explains there are so many leaves on the line recently. I can't stand it." "Frank, I think it would be better if you stop complaining about it and just focus on your work. The more you complain about it, something was about to happen. I assure you, Frank." "Come on, Ryan. We got passengers to take." "Oh, yes, Dexter. Bye, Frank." A couple of hours later, Mike set off with a passenger train. Further up the line, Frank was told to clear a huge tree that was blocking the line. "My goodness, that is huge. Terrence, why didn't you move it earlier?" "I tried, Frank, but I couldn't. It's too heavy for me." "Well, we better move on quickly. Mike was coming through here any minute." Quickly, the breakdown crane swung into position, attached to the tree, and tried to lift it, but it was too heavy. Then they heard two sounds. One was Mike's whistle, and another was a buzz and was coming from above. It was Harold the helicopter. "Don't worry, chaps. I see you in a spot to bother. It's a good thing I was flying by. Don't worry, I'll help you to get that tree moved out of the way." Harold hobbled over the tree and the crane arm, lowered his hook. Together, the helicopter and crane lift the tree off the rails and leave it to one side. "Thank you, Harold," said Terrence and Frank. "Good to be at service. Now you better clear off the line quickly, Frank. Mike will be coming in soon." "Right, I better get out of here." Frank quickly raced off to the loop to clear the line. Just in time. "Bust my buffers, that was close." That night in the shed, Frank told Mike all about the tree. "After today, I'll promise I'll never complain about wet leaves on the line again." Mike was relieved and happy. At last, some peace and quiet. And Rex and Bert had to agree.